Have you ever wondered why Jodie Sweetin keeps making headlines even years after becoming famous? Some stories made people smile, while others shocked fans around the world. But were those headlines really telling the full story? Today, we are looking at the biggest viral moments from Jodie Sweetin's life and finding out what really happened behind them. Some of these stories were blown out of proportion, while others showed a side of her that many people never expected. Stay with us until the end because one of the biggest headlines about her turned out to be very different from what most people believed. Jodie Sweetin became a household name after playing Stephanie Tanner on the popular family sitcom Full House. Millions of viewers watched her grow up on television, and she quickly became one of the most loved child stars. Because she entered the entertainment world at such a young age, many people expected her life to stay as perfect as the character she played on screen. But real life is often very different from television, and as she grew older, she faced many personal struggles that eventually became public news. One of the first major headlines came when people learned that life after childhood fame was much harder than anyone imagined. Leaving a successful television show at a young age was not easy. Like many former child stars, Jodie had to adjust to a completely different life. Reports about personal problems and difficult choices quickly spread across newspapers and entertainment websites. Many people judged her without knowing the full story. Years later, Jodie openly spoke about those difficult times, explaining that she had made mistakes but also worked hard to change her life. Another headline that spread across the internet involved her honest interviews about addiction and recovery. Instead of hiding from her past, she decided to speak openly about it. That surprised many fans because celebrities often avoid discussing painful experiences. Her honesty earned respect from many people who appreciated her courage. Rather than pretending everything had always been perfect, she showed that people can face serious challenges and still move forward. Her story became an example of hope instead of failure. When Full House returned with the new series Fuller House, another wave of headlines appeared. Fans were excited to see familiar faces together again. Many wondered whether Jodie could still bring the same energy to the character everyone loved. The answer was clear as soon as the show began. She returned with confidence, humor, and warmth, proving that she had not lost the special charm that made Stephanie Tanner so popular. The comeback introduced her to a whole new generation, while giving longtime fans a reason to celebrate. Jodie also found herself making headlines because of her personal relationships. Like many public figures, every change in her personal life became entertainment news. Engagements, breakups, and marriages were often discussed online, sometimes with very little understanding of the real situation. Social media made these stories spread even faster. While fans were curious, Jodie usually chose to focus on moving forward instead of responding to every rumor. Over time, many people realized that not every headline reflected the complete truth. Another viral moment happened when photographs from public events started circulating online. Entertainment websites often use dramatic titles to attract readers, making simple moments appear much bigger than they really were. A casual outfit, a red carpet appearance, or an ordinary vacation photo could suddenly become a trending topic. Many fans later realized that these stories were often more about creating attention than reporting important news. It became another reminder that headlines are sometimes designed to surprise rather than inform. Jodie also received praise for speaking about mental health and personal growth. Instead of allowing her past to define her, she focused on becoming stronger and helping others understand that recovery takes time. She often encouraged people to ask for help when needed, and reminded them that everyone deserves another chance. These positive messages slowly changed how many fans viewed her story. Instead of seeing only old headlines, people began seeing someone who had learned valuable lessons through life. Another reason Jodie stayed in the spotlight was her connection with her former cast members. Fans loved seeing the close friendships that continued long after the original series ended. Interviews, reunions, and special events showed that many of the cast members remained supportive of one another. Those moments reminded audiences why the show had become such a beloved part of television history. The bond between the actors often became just as popular as the show itself. If you enjoyed learning the real stories behind Jodie Sweetin's biggest viral headlines, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more celebrity stories that separate facts from rumors. There are many more surprising journeys to explore, and you won't want to miss the next one.